Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there.
Empty.
The first carry now, this is Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Dancing to his left. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Woodson. And the return comes to a halt. Wilson on the keeper. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now there's still a yard. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 20. Right hash this from an even 40 yards out. And Zuerlein's kick is good.
The offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll work it across.
14.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one goes for 24 yards. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
of the gun. Here's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go, 14. Well. What? Move 15. Let's go, 14. Got it.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. Broken tackle. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect 6'5" and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism.
On first down, Wentz. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. A good pickup there, 26. Down here in the third quarter, trying to get something going to the outside. That didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a bit from the gun on third down. Wilson. And able to find Graham. Complete. And he's got the...
He'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Wilson to throw on third down. Escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to take this one. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Throw left side complete to Sharp. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wentz now on first down. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't. 82. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. In for the score. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Jerry Rice, open right side. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
This has to go down as one of the...
This is 3rd and 3. They go play action with Wilson. Man open, Rice. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Go 14. Run, 12. Hey. Tempo.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Great 15.
Back to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Back to throw. He'll get this one off to Sanders. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense doing all the dictating. In this case, the defense said, we're dictating the terms, and turned it loose towards him.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. He's back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Amos, the safety, able to make the play. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And left side here, it's Graham. And now this is going to add an Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Oakland.
Done. I've been finessing since the 8th grade.